Hi, everyone. I just wanted to take a minute to reach out and say thank you. We've had so many people reach out to us asking how we're doing, how our team's doing, and I want you to know how much I appreciate every bit of it, how much our team appreciates every bit of it. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Nicole. I'm the Nicole half of Nicole and Charles from Blue Color Salon. We have been home now since March 19th, and it's been an experience for sure. I wanted to take a few minutes just to reach out and let you know kind of where we're at with things, where the salon's at, how our team's doing, answer some of the big hairy questions that we get day in and day out, and hopefully give you guys a better understanding of what things look like on our end and when we hope to return and all that good stuff. So I'm going to start with my team. For starters, we've had so many people ask how they're doing and miss their stylist so much. So really, our team is great. Our team is beautiful. Our team's meeting at least 3 times a week through Zoom meetings. When I see their face, it really is an amazing bright spot in my day. And I tell them that I'm so appreciative that they take the time out to get on those calls with us, because sometimes we don't have that much that we can really say to them to give them any idea of what the future looks like. So it's as helpful to me when they get on as it is maybe hopefully for them. But they're doing well. We have the same roller coaster range of emotions that probably all of you have. Some days are great. Some days we can have a divine appreciation for our time off and for the things that we're getting to accomplish with having all of this time. And then other days we feel a little lost. We feel like our identity's gone a little bit because we're so used to doing what we do. And you guys make our life and our jobs so meaningful. You make us feel like we're great at something every single time you sit in our chair and you love your result. And so when you have that taken away from you, it's a very, there's a sense of loss. Not that we're not all feeling that in a variety of different ways, but that's something that our team's kind of struggling with, a little bit. But we're figuring it out, and we're trying to come up with creative ways to connect so that it's not just like, hey, how's everybody doing? We've done that now for over 4 weeks, and we've been looking for different ways to connect and be a team together. We're going to do a group workout on Tuesday morning, so that should be fun for everybody, hopefully, or maybe be painful. I don't know. It's, if you've been working out, maybe it's good. My sanity's definitely been partially on this bike. I've been trying to do some sort of workout every single day. When the sun's out, it definitely helps. Helps my mental. I mean, for everybody, when the sun's out, it makes such a difference. Today was a beautiful day. Couple other questions that people have asked us. Are we doing backyard hair? No. No, we're not. We're not going to come to your deck. We're not going to come to your backyard. We're not going to cut hair in gloves and masks until they tell us that it's okay to do that. Why? Because we care about the safety and well-being of our team. We care about the safety and well-being of our clients for sure. And, we're going to just trust in the leadership that is, over our country right now. I'm not saying we understand it. I'm not saying we're in agreement with everything. We don't know. But we have to trust in something, and that's what we're going to trust in. The risk far outweighs the benefit, and we just really feel like we're going to stand strong in that and hope that you guys can grant us some grace and understanding in that. We absolutely get it. I would love to take this hat off and feel like I could actually accomplish something with my hair, and I live with a hairstylist. I haven't had my hair done. We have had our days very much full of a ton of other things, so getting my hair done is not on the list right now. Hopefully before I see you it'll happen, because otherwise I'll be seeing you in this hat, which wouldn't be that abnormal for me anyway. But I did say at the end of this, I might want to throw this one in the trash because I'm tired of looking at myself in a Zoom meeting in this in this look, basically. So I get it. I understand. I know there's a lot of you that have to leave the house and still go to work, and we're trying to do everything that we can to come alongside you and assist, in helping you with your hair. If you need a video tutorial on how to trim your bangs, we will try and help you with that, so you can reach out. Second big hairy question is, when are we coming back? We don't know. I wish we knew. It gets progressively harder. I'm going to try and not get emotional about it because it's hard. We thought we were going to be gone for 2 weeks initially, which was naive for sure. Then we sat and rescheduled over 400 appointments to be able to go back on the 23rd of April, and that's not happening. Now we're being told indefinite, and that they won't even give us an update until the middle of May. So we don't know. We don't know any more than anyone else knows. All we know is that we're considered a non-essential business, and we're not allowed to be open or in that close of contact with people. So that's where that's at. We're asking for some grace in that scenario as well. We don't know how to answer that question. I know so many of you have reached out through email asking to reschedule your appointments, and so this is why we thought maybe just doing a little video would be helpful. I can't answer those questions right now. It doesn't seem to make any sense for us to go into rescheduling appointments that we can't even understand if that's going to happen. For one, we had an insane amount of people in the first 2 weeks of what we thought we would be back. So the last week of April, first week of May, and we don't even know what being back is going to look like. We're going to have to probably work under restriction when they allow us to go back. It's not going to be a, hey, we're open today and everything's going to be great and we can, fill our salon like we do at Christmas time. From what we're hearing, that's not how it's going to be. Where do we get our information from? Charles and I are on calls every single night at 7 p.m. We're on with a group of owners that are evaluating the latest updates in their states. We're sharing what we're hearing in our state, and we're just trying to figure out a game plan for when we reopen. It does seem that they're probably going to allow us to reopen with limited occupancy. So that's going to be a different scenario for us than we're used to working in. That being said, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to us to try and reschedule appointments because then I'm going to have to go through, look at those appointments and decide who gets to work, who gets to come in. I don't know how to make those decisions. Fortunately, it's very uncharted waters for us. We don't know. We don't really know how to navigate through this other than spend a lot of our time praying for direction and a lot of time praying for our team. Other than that, there's not a lot that we can do. We've applied for every loan we can apply for, every grant we can apply for, and now we wait. And now we're being forced to wait even in looking at appointments on our book. So I sent an email out earlier. This video is attached in a link on that email as well, stating that we're going to cancel all appointments from now until June 1st. And then we will keep a detailed list of everybody that's scheduled during that time and start rescheduling those as soon as we have a better idea of how things are going to look. We have people that have been waiting to get in for, 5 weeks now. 6 weeks for some people that didn't want to come in or didn't feel safe enough, and we have to respect that prior to us even closing. We don't feel like we have any choice but to try and look at those appointments and get them rescheduled in a way that's not so clouded by insanely busy books. Because when I look at the scheduler now, I'm so overwhelmed by the amount of appointments that are on there, I don't know how to even schedule my staff. All of that being said, please know we will do everything we can to accommodate what time works best for you, getting you in as quick as possible, because I know, I've had 350 emails that all say, hey, I'm ready for an appointment the day you open. I won't be able to take 350 people the day we open. What we are willing to do is work 6 days a week. We're also willing to, extend our hours so that our staff can be spread out a little bit more, which will allow us to accommodate more clients throughout the day. We'll probably be working 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And 6 days a week. I don't know. Until we have more information, I feel like all I care about is that you understand where we're coming from and understand that our heart is first and foremost for you guys, for our team, for our business surviving. That's where we're at. We're just trying to figure it out like everyone else. And we really hope that for all of you, you can just understand the realness of the situation for us. We are doing good. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional and I don't normally feel very emotional. I know in my heart our business is fine. We're going to all get through it. And at the end of the day, our business isn't the main concern. The main concern is people staying alive and things continuing to thrive in our world, and that our families are protected and the families of our staff and the families of our clients, that everyone's safe. There's so much emotion around what's going on right now. It feels a little uncertain, but I think that hopefully that helps you understand where we're coming from with just trying to wipe the slate clean for the next 6 weeks and figure out how we can place people in. The minute we have an update, the minute they say, hey, you can open your doors, I promise you, our team is ready and willing. They've been training. We do haircut trainings every week. Not that we get to practice at all. We kind of wonder, why we're doing that, but it at least helps us feel connected to something that we love and we're passionate about. We talk about hair color. They've been on videos watching, tutorials on different things. So I think when they come back, they're going to be ready and have some fresh ideas. I think our goal is to reopen and look at everybody with a fresh set of eyes and say, hey, let's talk about what we can do now that we've got some extra length on your hair, how we can change things up and make it exciting. Odds are we'll have to come back with all kinds of crazy stipulations. We're hoping not. I mean, right now, a big thing that we hear is that we'll have to have plastic partitions between our stations. We'll probably only be able to seat clients in every other station. What that's going to look like, we don't have any idea. So I apologize for rambling. That wasn't my goal. It's hard. It's hard to try and express everything that goes on in your mind all day. What your worries are, what your thankfulness is about. One thing that I can say for sure is Charles and I have come from a place that financially was very turbulent a long time ago. And we don't feel like we're frightened that financially we won't be able to make it. Do we hope that we get assistance? Yes, we do. We were just denied or, told that we weren't accepted into the first round of the PPP loans. I'm learning so much right now about business that I can't even hardly keep up with all of it. That felt a little discouraging because it sounds like a lot of big business ended up capitalizing on that, but it's not our place to judge that, and we don't know what their story is, so we're not here to do that. We're here to say we're confident that we're going to make it. We're confident that we're going to come back. We're confident when we come back, it's going to be one heck of a celebration. We're going to be excited to be with our people. It's probably going to be emotional as well because, my gosh, we're used to seeing you guys more often and we miss you. We miss our team immensely. But ultimately, I know we'll get on the other side of it and that's where we're at with it. So I hope that helps a little bit. I wish I could have been a little bit more humorous and a little lighter. Maybe I'll do another video and that'll help. But I don't know. Most of the days when I try to accomplish something that feels just like a normal thing that I could actually accomplish that's not business related or not me just letting my head spin in the business, that doesn't end up working out a whole lot better. Today I tried to design a closet and I spent 8 hours on the IKEA site piecing in every little drawer and shelf that I wanted. And I got done and I said, well, I mean, I don't know if I should order this, but I'm going to do it, I think. I think I'm going to order it. And Charles said, I think it might help us stay organized. So I clicked order, only to find out that 5 of the major components were not available, and there was no way of ordering any of it. So that's where we're at when we try to do normal things. That I have no new hobbies that I've picked up, I can tell you that. We've tried to start a book club. I can't stay awake to read the book. But yeah, we're all good. And again, I can't thank you guys enough for your support, the people that have bought product, bought gift certificates, any of it, and your patience, because I'm one person trying to navigate so many emails, and I know there are days that I'm quicker than others. Sometimes it takes me days to get back to a voicemail. It just depends on what's going on and if I'm on the phone with bankers or accountants or whatever I'm researching that day. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Have a great Sunday night. And we miss you, love you, see you soon.